Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Rocket League video. Today we're going to be looking at something that's been blowing up over the last 24 hours. It actually doesn't directly involve me, which is kind of nice. It kind of does because it involves my teammates, but I wasn't really there. So I'm going to look at it today. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to quickly show everybody and talk about what's happening in the next 30 seconds here. And then I'm going to give my side on it, and I'm actually not very biased, so don't worry. I'm not going to just straight up defend whoever you think I'm going to defend. But I should point out, I don't know, today's like it's a big toxic day in the Rocket League community, so I got to be careful. I want to point out, I know I have a pimple right on my lip. You can make fun of me all you want. It's going to hurt my feelings, but I just wanted to point. I know it's there, all right? So all you haters out there, you don't have to tell me about it. I could see it. It's huge, man. But let's check this out, because basically last night Jake was streaming. I wasn't there. Jake and Mitt were streaming, I believe. And at one point in their stream, they said this, and we're going to listen to it right now.
Frankly, I feel like our skill level is definitely better than most pros, or some pros.
The mechanical, yeah, a lot of them. Well, just like the ability to hit shots that like you shouldn't be able to hit.
Yeah. Dribbling. We definitely, me and you definitely, our ceiling shot game is better than all of like 99.9% of people. Like we do ceiling shots like.
There we go. That's it. That's it. So that's what was said. So you can see now this little clip. Actually, I'll look at the Reddit post here quickly. Vilzu24 made a Reddit post, Jake and Mitt saying that they are better than some pros on stream. It got 200 upvotes. It's had 9,000 plays. You can actually see first response is Remco, RLCS world champion, who? Question mark 608. Okay, that's very mean, but it's kind of funny, man. It's very mean though. Jeez, man, Remco. I don't even know the guy. I have no clue. Like I know who he is, but I've never talked to him. A lot, and yet they're sitting there with their freestyle goals and play tournaments, show people that you're actually good instead of using words. So people are ripping on him. Like pros, I mean, a lot. I think he's semi-pro, pro. I have really no idea. Kernov even chimed in. I'm better than 99% of all pros. So I wanted to chime in a little bit here because I actually don't really have a huge opinion on this. I mean, first off, you guys know me. WheelShaker wise, I want to say this. I think WheelShakers are pretty good. We're not pro level good, man. And maybe we would be better if they found someone else to replace me. Obviously, I know maybe I'm the anchor of the team. So I try to make it sound cooler than it is. But you know, I'm not as mechanically good or close to it as Jake and Mitt and the guys we play against. I'm not. And, you know, which is part of it. But I love playing the game. You guys know my main focus in Rocket League is making YouTube videos, by far. I mean, I love playing competitively. It's super fun. But I'm way more focused on the entertainment side of Rocket League and of YouTube by far. And I think, and I've said this before too, and some of the pros, some of the smarter pros, I think have taken that approach now, and good on them, because entertainment's just, it's the way to go. I mean, I find it more fun than the competitive stuff, even though the competitive is fun. But there's just a lot more potential to it as well. But so there's my little piece about myself and the WheelShakers. I mean, one, I think you all know, I don't even think I'm as good as a lot of, you know, any semi-pros, really. You know, maybe I could compete here and there if I'm really on my game with a semi-pro, but no, I'm much weaker player than a lot of people out there. I'm good compared to a lot of people, but not the good people. You know what I mean? So there's my take on myself, first of all. I just want to get that out of the way. But Jake and Mitt, they messed up a little bit, I think. I think people are being really mean to him. I feel bad, man. Especially like Jake, you know, Jake, he's a tough guy. He can, you know, I think he ended up beaking someone, actually roasted one of the guys, STDX memory. The guys that beat Lachinio's team to get into the RLCS. And then they lost every game in league play. But I think Jake ripped on him because this guy, Memory, was ripping on him, and then Jake made a comment about them not winning any games in league play, which is kind of funny too, but we didn't even make it to league play, so you can't roast the guy on that. But I do feel bad because, yeah, Jake's taking him up. But Mitt, if you guys know Mitt, if you guys watch the videos, Mitt is not a very confident guy in his ability to play. He's really not. I mean, maybe it seemed like that a little bit in that clip, but Mitt is Mitt's main problem, and he said this, that's why I'm saying it publicly, his main problem is he is not confident in himself. He messes up one time, he tilts the rest of the game sometimes because he's just so frustrated at himself. Not at his teammates. He never gets mad at me or Jake. He just gets mad at himself. So I feel bad there because he's in a pretty bad place right now, man. I just talked to him and he's just feeling pretty down about everyone ripping on him, which, maybe they definitely worded it very incorrectly. And I don't know exactly how they feel. And, but I think the main part that was okay that they said is that they are, as good as some of the pros, if not better than some of the pros mechanically. I mean, can you not? I think I agree with that. I've seen Mitt and Jake play. These guys are very good mechanically. Not the best one. I mean, we're not talking Kronovi. We're not talking Jacob, NRG. We're talking the lower tier pro teams. Some of their players, mechanically, Mitt and Jake can compete with those guys. I think, and I think some of you guys will agree. But it's the chemistry of a team. It's the mental capacity. It's the mental game that the pros have that really sets them apart. From I'm gonna say WheelShakers, but more specifically Jake and Mitt, because they're the debatable ones. I'm kind of I'm a tier down a bit, so I'm not really talking about myself here at all. So I think that part was just a little crazy there, and I think the big part they were trying to get across is they're mechanically up there. They could compete. Again, not Kronovi, not NRG, but I'm not even going to name specific names because then I'm going to get beaked at. But some of the lower pro teams, you could argue that a lot of their, less known players, will say, mechanically just are the same as Mitt and Jake, if not a little bit worse than Mitt or Jake. I don't even know how you look at it. That's definitely a true argument. But consistency and mind game, like game of the mind, mental capacity for Rocket League, the pros are another level. And that's why they are pros. So I think that part was taken because it almost had like they kind of said it in a cocky tone, and I think
just like the ability to hit shots that like you shouldn't be able to hit.
See, like that's that sounds a little bit. It's got a little bit of a cocky tone to it. So I totally understand why people are kind of ripping on him, but I know that's not what they're thinking, so that's why I feel bad. But they definitely did make a mistake in saying it the way they did. I mean, that's why I never say. Well, one, I never say that stuff because it's not true. But you just want to avoid those kind of things, man. I mean, I don't know. It's tough, man. They're on a whole nother level. So but even if you're really good, it's never good to be cocky or anything like that. I just don't think they were really trying to be. But a lot of people are, especially in Rocket League. And everyone's just ripping on him, man. Especially all the pros. I mean, I'm saying Remco's a pro a lot. I don't really know where he plays right now. Kronovi, obviously pro. Johnny Boy piped in. So that's what I think a lot of it is for a lot of us. Is just looking back, and that's the main reason I wanted to make this video. Just not even really defending them. I wanted to defend them a little bit because I do feel bad for them, but I also wanted to say they made a mistake. And why even bring that up? Or maybe that's a thing. I think that's a thing. If you get really good at something, you kind of gotta have a little bit of confidence though. I think that's good, but you don't want to overdo it. And it almost seemed like they were in that one. So, but I don't know. I won't repeat myself. But yeah. So pros are ripping on them, guys are ripping on them. But the big thing is like people just one little thing happens, man, and the whole like competitive community, just because right now Rocket League, like the competitive community, it's growing, it really is, but it's so small compared to other games. It's just like everyone jumps in, right? All the big names, a little thing like this happens, you've got the RLCS world champion coming in, trash talking a little bit. So I don't know, I just thought things just, especially on Reddit's like, you guys know I very much dislike Reddit. I mean, and not saying all the users are completely negative and toxic, but man, Reddit is, if you want to get your daily dose of people who spend a lot of time hating on other people, head over to Reddit, because people and again, not everyone, but there are certain people I would say spend hours of their day just being negative towards people, which is, I don't care. Be negative towards me. I've gotten a lot of negativity towards me, so I don't mind it all. But it's just tough because like Mitt and Jake, and I am kind of going towards Mitt more because Mitt just takes this stuff a little serious. He's not really had the negative, the negative feedback towards him like this. There's a lot of negativity, even though it's still only 9,000 people have seen it, which again is a lot. But he has not experienced, even at this level, that type of negativity. So that's why I thought a big part of me making this video was just to defend him a little bit, because I feel bad for the guy. But rip on me, even though I didn't really say anything wrong. But well, I don't think I did. I probably said something stupid. I always do. I don't know. That's really I just wanted to point out Jake and Mitt a little bit in the wrong. Lots of pros and well, I guess one semi-pro. I don't know. Why do I keep second guessing myself? I just don't know if Alon is a pro or not. I don't know where he plays anymore. They're just beaking him, and I think rightfully so. A little bit of negativity towards their ways. All right, they sounded a little too confident, a little too cocky, but I think it was taken a little out of context. And they're good guys. And WheelShakers, like, you guys know, we play competitive, and I've made it clear to Mitt and Jake, we play competitive, we play to win, but we're not sad if we don't make top 16. We're not sad if we don't win a tournament, man, because we're just, we're not at that level. Our consistency isn't, and maybe they need to, if they really wanted to go to that, try and make that league play, that big push, maybe they need another guy, because I've said my thoughts on it. I love competitive. I really want to focus on it this month for our LCS. But YouTube is my priority. By far, YouTube is my priority, and they know that. Well, they do know that. So there's kind of a weird balance, though, because I know they're competitive guys as well. So they want to be the best, and they've got the mechanical potential to be one of the best. But our WheelShaker team is not completely about that. That's not what we're all about. We're about, being competitive, but having fun and entertaining you beautiful people out there as well. So that's it. I'm ranted too long. Not too long. This one deserved a little bit of longer rant. Yeah. Any questions, concerns? Let me know in the comments down below. Have a conversation down there. I'd rather have a conversation down there than on Reddit, because yeah, Reddit's just like a sea of insults, and some are clever though. I like a clever insult. I really do. Some of the ones are just stupid. But some are good. Kurnovi jumped in. It's classic. He jumped in. I love Kurnovi, man. Good guy. But all right. That's it. I gotta stop talking, stop rambling. We are actually going to end the video there. I was actually debating doing some gameplay, but we'll leave it there today. We'll just leave it at that. Again, questions, comments, let me know down below. If you enjoyed today, or, I mean, I don't know if you enjoyed, I don't know. If you enjoyed my take on it, touch that like button. If you didn't, you don't have to dislike, but you can if you want. But leave a comment down below. Mostly just, I want to hear your thoughts on it and what they could have done better. What's being taken out of context. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Join the Rushers by subscribing if you're new around here. The update is going to be insane on this channel, July 5th. We don't know a time yet, but basically as soon as the update's announced, whatever time the update's going to be announced at, that's when I will be live streaming. And we're going to be focusing on the crates, the overdrive crates. I'm hoping to get like 40 to 50 of them within an hour or two during the stream, as we play, of course, and we'll open them along the way. So it's going to be pretty fun. So other than that, hope you all enjoyed today. Yeah, have a good one. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.